Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Alright, today I'm talking about preserving your harvest. A very important thing. There's no point having a great big garden if you can't save the food from it. You're growing it to throw it out. It doesn't make any sense. So you've got to preserve it. So you've got your freezing, you've got your dehydrating, all of those wonderful things. My focus at the second is on canning, as the Americans call it, or bottling, as the Australians call it. So, to do that, obviously, you need some jars. And at the moment, we have a shortage of jars. Ball is supplying America, and they're trying to catch up with the shortage that you guys had over there. And obviously, they're trying to fill the stores over there first before they supply the other countries. At the moment, any sort of store is saying the soonest they're expecting a delivery is in June, which is a little bit late for us. So, of course, off onto the internet I go and have a search. You know, where can I find them? Does anyone have them in stock? Absolutely horrid time. Anyone who does have them in stock has limited qualities and high prices. So, keep searching, and I found a lovely little company. It's called Aussie Mason Preserving Jars. And basically they have a Chinese made. It's Chinese made, but then again, we don't make them here in Australia anyway. We get most of ours from America, so they're made in America. So we don't have a company that makes them here in Australia. These are called Aussie Mason jars, and the company sells both the ball and the Aussie ones. He does still have a little bit of stock when I was there of the ball ones, and he also has the Aussie ones. So I went in there and I stocked up. I got 60 pint ones, which is 500ml for Aussies, and 12 of the quarts, which is 1 litre for the Aussies. So I snuck in there, grabbed those today, and now I'm good to go. And I did have a few jars left from the days where I used to run a garden. I also recycle jars and that sort of thing, which I know Americans don't do, but we do here in Australia. So I've got a few jars, but this will sort of help me cover the harvest from this year. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use them all, but that was a bulk buy pack, so I bought them that way. He also does mushrooms there, which is really awesome, because everyone knows I just started doing the mushroom growing inside, and he does mushrooms down there. Great guy, talking to him, great information. He's been doing mushrooms for 15 years, so he knows what he's doing. He told me that the kit I have is actually not all recycled coffee, which it reads that way. It's basically using a paper sort of recycled paper item that is then used, and coffee's added to it as part of the growth medium. So there you go. So I may struggle a bit more than I thought with my experiments on the mushrooms, but let's give it a go and find out. All right, let's have a look at what I scored today. So the 16 ounce or pint jars. Nice wide mouth jars, and then wide mouth is the same size as the ball ones, so the lids are interchangeable on them, which is awesome. As you can see, Aussie, and a couple of strawberries on it. And we have the measurements sitting there on the back. So, good little deal that. And we have our quart jars. Again, same logo on them. You can get them without logos, but there was no price difference without the logo, so figured I'd just get the logo ones. Eventually, when I move over to America, having my stuff labelled Aussie is going to be a bit of a standout. So I don't mind that. So there we go. That is the Aussie Mason jars. Five boxes of the pint ones and 1 box of the quart ones. So plenty for me. All right. Of course, knowing that he does mushroom kits, I had to buy one. This one here is called a pearl oyster, which is a blue oyster mushroom. So, and along with that comes a simple little set of instructions. That's the website there. Now, I will throw the links down underneath. I don't get any kickback from it, but the guy met me down there on a Saturday where he doesn't normally open Saturday, had a chat with me for a while, and, he's done the right thing by me. So I'm going to throw 2 links down below. He's got 2 websites, one for the mason jars and one for the mushrooms, but they're both sort of interchangeable. So that there is a frequently asked questions one. And as you can see, he has YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So, and it's all got all the frequently asked questions. So by all means, look him up on those things. All right. Box kit, much more like my other one. It's a bit bigger than my other one. Again, you take the panel out, same sort of setup details as the last one. So I will set it up and get it producing. All right. Now, while I was out, I grabbed a couple of other things. We have apple cider vinegar for making pickles. Now, this one is actually only about 4%, and ideally you want to have a 5% acetic acid to water ratio to make pickles with. So I'm going to have to bring this up by 1%. We also have a double strength vinegar, which is at 8%. So if I mix a third of this with a bottle of this, I'm going to end up with 5%. So I will just bring it up to strength with that. Back in a second, there's one other thing that I got and I forgot to get out. Here we go. It is called Wild's Easy Sauce. Now, I grew up using this to make sauces. It's a pre-mixed vinegar and spices and that sort of thing. Great for making sauces, a cut tomato pickle or something like that. Wonderful stuff. I don't normally use this nowadays. I normally just use vinegar and do my own spice mix, but for the nostalgia's sake, I grab one of these to make it up. So I will at some stage make up some sauce or some green tomato pickles or something like that with this one as we go through the year. Alright, well there we are. There's my little haul for the day. Thank you very much everyone for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring that little bell notification. That way you get notified when I've got further videos. You get to see the mushrooms as they grow. You get to see some bottling or canning videos. Alright, again, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.